What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Tracee Ellis Ross is most known for being on the TV show Girlfriends. She's also known as the daughter of Diana Ross, in which Diana had with a white husband, okay? And I find it interesting that her and Tia Mowry find themselves in similar situations. And when you talk about dating and marriage, some could even say the situation can be precarious as far as their opportunities. But from what they say, especially Tracee Ellis Ross, she's not really looking for a man. Tia Mowry is recently divorced. But both of these ladies are doing some interesting things on social media, trying to get attention. Look at this in the background here. Here we have Tia Mowry sticking out her tongue, her friend feeding her. It kind of looks like it's very sexual, okay? And then there's Tracee Ellis Ross posting a topless photo. I'm gonna get into the comments of what people are saying there, but first of all, she's talked about getting into the relationship before. The first thing that I want to know is she interested in that?
What else do I want? I would love a relationship that makes my life better than it is. I have no interest in just being in a relationship to be in a relationship.
The second thing I want to know is does she have red flags?
When someone tries to possess me, that's not going to happen.
Okay.
I believe relationships are negotiations between two people. You're going to work through those things together.
So we know that she's interested in dating as she has before. Now, people have destroyed her for this, and I'm all here for it. Look at this person. This is why she's 51 and single. Keish Marie. Yes, she's 50 and she's posing like this and her body is fire. Okay, so that's a positive comment. Stunning. These comments so mad that mama can't even wear a bathing suit at their big age. She do got some support. The fact y'all shaming her for the picture just because she's 50 is crazy. So the 20-year-old doing this is okay? Look at this. This is a lady, Honey Mishi, been saying these 50 and above, seeking attention heavy. Where's are these classy women to look up to? Those not it, sis. Ooh, you can't spell. It's okay to let the youngs do things without you older women following. Just my thoughts. Leave this to the young girls. Only women will think stripping down to the gram at 51 while being single is women empowering. You will see she's like 50 and still better looking than those 30-year-old women stressed about getting a man. And then, too old to be posting ish like this. This person definitely trying to get seen. I guess attention seeking is forever. Simply says she's too old for the antics. I don't care what y'all endorse. She is an attention seeking LA chick. This one is, y'all old women definitely be fine, but I see why the BW spectrum is in an uproar because of these OGs. This other person goes, you can actually be clothed and fully achieve the same point. Who was she trying to compete with? 25-year-olds? Pass the torch, Joan. I guess that was her character on Girlfriends, I believe, right? It was Joan. Let me guess she didn't do this for attention or men, but herself. Another person goes, body sick, but we don't need this, Tracee. Let the 20s have it. God of intellect. She's bored and looking for attention. I like Tracee with this, ain't it? Tony Braxton doing the same thing. And hope she getting attention she's seeking. Let me get into my actual thoughts of the matter. So Tracee Ellis Ross, Tia Mowry, they are not bad looking ladies. And a lot of times people are okay with saying, well, if I wanted to do X, Y, and Z, I could have did it. Just look at me. There's no reason why if I wanted to do X, Y, and Z that I could not do it. Like, look at me right now. Like, obviously I look good enough. If I wanted a man, I could have a man. That's the argument. But the reality is that's not really the case, because being that you are attractive at 51 and you keep yourself together, that is one thing, but that is not ultimately the only thing that makes a woman important. Let me explain what I'm talking about when we talk about men, black men in particular. The only thing that you need to worry about as a black man, let's say, for example, okay, is that all that you need to do is be rich. And if you can be rich, you can be in shape. You don't need to be romantic. You don't need to spend time with your woman. You don't need to care about her feelings. That's not important, right? The only thing that you need to do is to worry about making money, because making money is the only thing that is important. Most women would say, oh, well, you're going to lose your woman to somebody who has some, that's doing the whole job, which that would actually most likely be right. Okay. The thing is, ladies and gentlemen, you have to be more concerned with just what you look like. It's not enough. Okay, you look great, and that's important that you look great. It's great that you're in shape. That's wonderful. It's not enough. Just like it's not enough for a man to be good looking or rich or whatever you may say. It's important for you to be able to have value. And once you start thinking that all that matters for you is how you look and what you're doing and what you have to offer sexually, that's when, things get out of whack, and then we're not adding any value to anybody. We're not being serious. And then you're not taking yourself serious. Ultimately, it does matter. And Tracee Ellis Ross, all you're showing is, you've never been a lady where you care about what somebody else wants. It's always been about what you wanted. And that is one of the reasons why, despite looking good and being successful and having all the advantages of being rich when you're coming up and having a connected family, you're largely single because you don't really have what somebody's looking for at the level that you want to be at. And that's what a lot of women are trying to get, in my honest opinion, that are single. They're trying to be able to say, well, I look good. So, I'm still fine. I'm still in shape. And you are still in shape. And you do look great. What about what you do with the person as far as a negotiation that a man can say, okay, Tracee, besides this, what are you going to give me? And a lot of ladies are really so focused on what they can do for a man based on what they look like. This is what you see so much in the BBL package, how, how fat their booty is or how pretty they are. Ladies are getting all kind of reconstructive surgery, and that's great. I mean, it's great to want to keep your appearance up, but it's harder work to find out, okay, what makes this man say yes? What makes this man want to marry me? What do I need to give him to let him know that I'm worth being married to? I'm worth being a wife. I'm worth being taken care of. What can I give him? And you'd be surprised. You just don't hear that. Okay. You just do not hear that. And I'll tell you why you don't hear it, because largely people just don't care. It's not important. It's not important for a lot of ladies to look at some of what the guys are asking for and take it in consideration. It's, if you don't meet me at my standard, if I'm not getting what I want, well, you can go. And unfortunately, just like their business careers, okay, you need people to help you, right? The same thing goes in relationships. You have to be able, listen to what I'm about to say, add value. It is what it is. Add the value. And if you can't do it, you're going to be taking pictures on Instagram. You're going to be out there acting like, hey, X, Y, and Z. And that's what's going to happen. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Make sure you follow, you do subscribe to the bell. We're out.